Hey, could you confirm if this is Captain AR? Over.
This is the Captain in Charge, Captain AR. Stay tuned for vibes.
All right, Captain. Roger that.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. I am Captain AR, and today I'll be your pilot in command for today's flight. And today we're going to talk about something called the PAVE checklist. Now, what is PAVE? PAVE is an acronym for a checklist that you must perform before you take controls of any aircraft. All right. So we're going to go through what PAVE is now. So first we're going to talk about the P. All right. P is for pilot. Before you go onto any aircraft, before you even do your walk around, you must check yourself, and to do that we perform what is called the I'm safe checklist. So I is for illness, right? Are you ill? Do you have any sickness that could affect your cognitive senses, that would affect your ability to pilot the plane, right? M, medication. Are you under any medication that could cause you to feel tired, feel sleepy, could affect your cognitive senses again, right? Could affect your ability to control the aircraft, right? Then there's S, which is stress. Do you have any financial stress, anything that's worrying you externally, right? A is alcohol, right? And drugs, alcohol and drugs. Have you taken any alcoholic substances or drugs within the last 8 hours? We have a saying that it's 8 hours from bottle to throttle, right? Have you been drinking the night before, for example, right? Then there's fatigue, right? Have you had enough sleep? We recommend that you take at least 8 hours of sleep before you fly, right? Then there's also emotional stress, So there's a difference between external stress and emotional stress. Emotional stress, are you going through a divorce? Are you going through anything that could affect you emotionally, right? That could make you emotionally unstable, for example, right? So that's the I am safe checklist. That's how you check the P section of your PAVE checklist, which is pilot. The A section of the PAVE checklist is aircraft, right? Airworthiness certificate. Is the aircraft worthy to fly, right? That's simply what it is. Each year, the aircraft certificate of airworthiness must be updated, and that is done by the civil aviation, right? After inspection, changing of parts and stuff like that, right? So that's the A section. The V section, here's where it gets a bit tricky. The V section, right, of the PAVE checklist is environment, right? The V from environment. Weather. Is the weather, good enough for us to fly? Especially in VFR conditions. Is there any rainstorms, or what's your forecast like, that sort of thing, right? And then the E section, and this is where I say it can get a bit confusing, because a lot of people, you would tend to think that E is for environment, right? No, E is for external pressures, right? Pressures by the company that you're working for. A lot of airlines, for example, they put a lot of pressure on the pilots because they want the aircraft to reach on time, right? So the pilots now, they do whatever it takes for the aircraft to reach on time. That's an external pressure, right? Things that could possibly keep the aircraft grounded before they even take off for a long time. All of that is external pressures. So that is the PAVE checklist, and that's a checklist that we do every single time before we fly. So again, this has been your captain speaking, and I hope you enjoyed this one. All right, and don't forget, if you have any comments, anything to ask me, anything you want me to cover in aviation, anything that you don't understand, comment below or send me a message, and I will definitely respond via another video. All right, so with that being said, until the next one, stay safe.